Hey everybody, welcome into this most amazing astrological weekend ever. As I record this, it is 11:11. I'm looking right at the clock. I did not plan that because, you can't plan those 11:11 things. Otherwise, it's not a thing. So let's see where we go here. This weekend, we have a triple conjunction between Sun, Venus, and Chiron. And there's also a Venus conjunct Neptune, which is like the most romantic conjunction going on. So you guys, if you watched my Friday live, you know a little bit about the Pisces new moon and how all of that's working. This Piscean energy, this Neptunian, this very beautiful energy. Right now, this is about receptivity. It's about allowing in allowing your intuition, first of all, but it's time to receive. So it's time to receive information. It's time to get rested. It's time to, be a little more, be a lot easier on yourself, things along those lines. And it really is, your intuition is very heightened during this time. So the cool thing is this is sort of ushering in some amazing weeks ahead. So spoiler alert, hey. So I want to do this reading this morning. I hope you're doing well. This is, sometimes I post on Saturdays, sometimes I don't, but I thought this was very important since that new moon, 23 degrees Pisces is happening on the 13th, and all of this other energy of conjunction, which is, if you've followed this channel for any length of time, or if you're a student of astrology, it's this flowing energy. So the Pisces watery flowing energy is just so beautiful. And with the conjunction, Saturn-Venus conjunction with Chiron too, it's all about healing past hurts. Okay? So this is about allowing yourself, I was going to do some kind of reading on Friday, the live reading about blocks and what's blocking me. That's not the energy. It's not about that. Okay? It's much more about flow. And so I didn't even want to put that out there. Okay, I didn't even want to put that out there about, getting into your head about blocks and stuff. This is really just about opening up and allowing whatever to come through, and allowing yourself to be imperfect, allowing yourself to be flawed or have faults. That's what makes you you, right? That's your unique character. The unique terrain of you is made up of those things. Excuse me. All right. So let's get into this, that new moon in Pisces. Those who are, let me see, I want to make sure I get this right. Those who have their personal planets in mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Pisces, especially Pisces, but Gemini, Virgo, and Sag, and Pisces are going to have the most impact from this new moon. The personal planets are Sun, Moon, Mars, Venus, Mercury. Okay, so if any of those planets are in mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Pisces, you're going to feel this impact a lot. Especially if your personal planets are from 19 degrees to 27 degrees. Because the new moon is in 23 degrees, that's kind of like smack dab in the middle. So take a look at your birth chart. And if you have any of those planets in those degrees, whatever those planets represent is going to be most impacted, okay? All right, so let's see where we go. You'll also be impacted if you have like a moon in Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Pisces, for sure. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay. I don't know why I had to call that one out, but the moon, mostly because of the watery nature, the Piscean watery. Cleansing waters. That's a little on the nose, universe. Reaching your destination. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. Very Neptunian energy. What is it on 13th? Venus conjunct Neptune. You may be in some uncharted territory because you're allowing the flow here. Your light is shining brightly. Once you cleanse and release, I feel like the cleansing and a releasing thing is possibly the most important part of all this. All right, so it's not just about flow, it's about the action that you're taking is releasing and letting go. I know this is a new moon, and I know that's about manifesting. you can honestly like do a little inner child work about using that Neptunian energy, that Sun, Venus, Chiron conjunction to heal that inner child. So those of you who took my Chiron class, this is a really good time for you to work on that Chiron space of healing that wound, whatever that is. Okay, so if you took my class, you know. Those of you who did take my class, I'm almost done with the questions, so we'll be putting those up soon. People ask a lot of questions, and I want to answer them. Woo! High Priestess underneath. There's your intuition right there. Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Death. Oh my goodness. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Wow. Knight of Swords. Look at all the knights here. You might have been dealing, a pattern you might have been dealing with is a lot of immature suitors. I see Sag. I see Virgo. That's over. All right, that's over. Let's see here. Five of Pentacles, Hierophant, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Emperor, raising consciousness, Ten of Cups. This is, you know how Ten of Cups and the Empress are my twin flame? Now I'm getting the masculine as the raising consciousness card. Wow, that's the divine masculine coming into their purpose, their mission. I feel like they're remembering. If your divine masculine, I didn't start out to really be a twin flame reading, but I feel like this is something to know, that if you're wondering about this person, this is what resonates for me on this, in this reading. It definitely resonated for me this morning. I got a very similar reading. So somebody, okay, so let me just give you the big picture here. Somebody's person, soulmate, twin flame, very important part, soulmate, karmic partner, whatever they are. And when I say karmic partner, I know you guys automatically go, oh, that's the narcissist. It's really not. I mean, twin flames are karmic partners. Okay. So there's the ideal situation is to come together after you have done a lot of work. And I personally believe you don't really come together with the twin until you've done a lot of this work, until you've come through this stage. Okay. So some of you are dealing with a twin that maybe you thought was, you know, dead to you, right? Maybe you thought they were not ever going to show up again. And actively, they did. They did die to you in some way. Okay. I don't mean literally. They did transform out of your life. Like you were really, they were out of commission. You thought this was going to be done. I feel like there's something done in their life around tradition. Let me clarify that. I feel like for you, let's see, clarify this Hierophant here. Fool. Jumping into commitment. Two of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Chariot. Yep. King of Swords. I feel like this person... First of all, let's talk about this as you, okay? So I feel like you are healing these old hurts, or working on healing these old hurts as it relates to someone who who's gone to you, who's not part of your life anymore. So doing that healing work, I feel like you are being offered love and romance and a new beginning in this life. So finally, like shedding all of the hurts, finally doing this healing work, this cleansing work, releasing work. You could have had, in the past, there could have been player energy, whatever the patterns were, okay? Whatever the patterns were in the past. I feel like that's the thing that's being healed here. I feel like if you have felt out in the cold by twin flame in general, you've been like, okay, Mary Jo, I listen to your readings and I'm like, okay, I'm purging and okay, but it doesn't feel like anything's moving, or it doesn't feel like I'm even really connected to this twin flame mission anymore. Some of you can feel like that, and it's like letting go of the twin flame as you had it in your head, or what you thought, or how it was supposed to be. Or I know I've said a lot of this recently, that there's a mindset struggle around twin flame of what it's supposed to be. I feel like if you have not felt part of this twin flame mission, twin flame relationship, you could have felt part of the spiritual path and part of the mission and all of this. So in this Pisces new moon energy, this is kind of asking you to open up to information about spiritual path as it relates to love. Okay, by healing the past hurts, you can become again, through your intuitive connection to this Pisces energy, you can become again someone in, remember I started this reading at 11:11. You can become again someone who is open and available to it. Okay, and it was very, for some of you, I'm getting this message, it was very easy, or I don't want to downplay this because I know it was painful and all that, very much so. But it just seems like I'm just going to close myself off to that. That's a lot easier because I don't really feel connected to it. I feel stressed by this. I don't really want to be dealing with this. I really spent a lot of time and effort, right? Knight of Pentacles here. Spent a lot of time and effort thinking about love in my life or life partner or twin flame. And you know what? I just am purging that whole thing. I'm not really interested in being talking about relationships. I've seen that so much recently with you guys that, let's move on to life path. Let's talk about life path. Okay. Let's talk about this because I feel like this is part of it. It's part of the maturation of twin flame, right? Raising consciousness that if you are feeling like, okay, twin flame is so 2020 or so 2019 or 2018 or whatever it is for you. I feel like the universe is offering you different gifts, offering you new things when you do heal that. Okay. So this beautiful Piscean energy is about surrendering. Kind of what will be, will be. So so Knight of Cups. So it's a little bit, I know I get this a lot because I'm a Sag and people are like, oh, sure. What will be so easy. Like, let's just blow it off. Let's not really, there's this feeling of, what else did I write down? Something, things will work out for my best and highest good. And I know a lot of you, especially those of you who are super duper practical people. And I got to tell you, I am a super duper practical person. I have Mars in Capricorn. So, but I also know that rectifying or balancing those two energies of this beautiful child, way of looking at the world, balancing it with that Mars in Capricorn, then that's a really good way to manifest. So I want to have this beautiful vision, right? I want to be like, and this is just me. You can do whatever you want, obviously, but I'm like, I love to see the vision of what things could be like. And then have this grounded energy of practicality, King of Pentacles, because I'm not looking for a cloudy, murky, that's the negative side of it, or this dreamy Piscean energy about romance, fuzzy, kind of Neptunian and gauzy, romanticized view of it. Like, you've come through so much, you've come through so much transformation that it's really hard to, see that stuff with a straight face, because you're like, everything is always working out for me. And then when you feel like things don't, that can really impact your ability to manifest in the future because, and what I say to that is rejection is God's protection. Okay. So if you have really manifested a specific thing that you want and it didn't happen, then hey, you know what? It's not for you. A lot of times in the readings, when I talk about, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, sometimes this reading will be for you. If the message doesn't resonate, it's not for you. Yeah, that's right. Because if you're really wanting to manifest something and it doesn't come through, look at how you're manifesting it. Are you telling the universe what to do? Or are you working with the energy in the flow? This beautiful energy of the Pisces new moon allows you to manifest in the flow. So what you're saying to the universe is, please bring me, bring me my twin flame, bring me love for my highest and best good, whatever along those lines. If you get too much into the weeds of telling the universe what to do, then things do get jammed up. And what if the person that shows up isn't the person you thought it was? What happens then? Do you reject that? Is the universe really bringing me my twin flame? I think that's the thing that people get a little bit turned around in. So with this Pisces energy, the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Pisces, you guys will be impacted by this most specifically in, not only how you're being, but how you're able to work with this energy. Mutable signs, very much any planet, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury, any in that kind of Piscean energy or in this mutable energy, will be able to navigate this a little bit better. It's when we get into the too practical side of things. I got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn right here in the middle of this energy, but I've also got the ruler of this whole reading is Scorpio. Okay, so it's about transformation. So it's transforming the anchored in practicality and sort of mixing that with a generous helping of this beautiful, dreamy, because that's manifesting. Daydreaming is manifesting. So, waking up in the middle of the night being like, oh my God, what's going on here? I do feel like the masculine is raising consciousness. I do feel like the masculine is starting to get into this. So whoever the masculine is, you don't have to be a male to be a masculine. If you got a lot of masculine energy in your birth chart, that's the thing to be balanced. So what we're talking about is we're not talking about man, woman. We're talking about energy. We're talking about Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We're talking about any kind of fixed sign. Okay, fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius can have an issue about flow, right? Cardinal signs like to start things off. Fixed signs like things how they are, and mutable signs are cool with flow, okay? Generally. So look at your chart. Look for masculine energy, look for feminine energy, all of these things, okay? I want to clarify the 9 of Swords. Ace of Wands, the Moon. Okay, here we go. 3 of Wands. What you are manifesting on this new moon is the degree to which you will achieve highest manifesting capability is the degree to which you work on your own healing. This is why I did the Chiron class, because Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron is the thing you need to look at related to wounds you were raised with, wounds that happened in childhood. Look at your Chiron placement in your chart. Chiron is about the thing that if you heal it for yourself, this is the medicine you bring to the world. So your manifesting ability will be achieved to the degree you do that, to the degree you look at your own wounds and that you're working on your own wounds and healing, in a very basic level, like healing the wounds of previous relationships. Like I said, with all the knights here. There could be some wounds around self-worth, which is the 5 of Pentacles here. All right, so let me clarify that. Sun. Sun is you, right? Magician is also 1. Ace of Cups. Look at all these aces I'm getting here. 3 of Swords. I feel like that is very telling. It's like some of you just expect heartache. Some of you, every time love comes close to you, it reactivates the hurt. So this is the moment in time to do your work around healing that, okay? Do your work around healing that heart. I am going to continue on with this. If this resonated for you, I hope this was helpful for you. I will look at Pisces here. I see Pisces, I see Scorpio, I see Virgo, I see all the earth signs. I see all the earth signs, but I see the mutable signs here too. Pisces and Gemini in the Magician. I see Virgo here. I do see Taurus. All right, so we will look at all of those signs. Aries is over there, the anomaly. The masculine. Aries is over there too. All right, we'll take a look at all these signs. There's a ton of them here in the extended. I will also look at blocks. I know I said I wasn't going to throw it out there in a big way, but let's look at things to release. How about that instead of saying blocks? Things that need to be released, okay? And we'll see where we go with this. We'll also get messages to you from your higher self, okay? All right, link is below for you. See you over there.